I want to talk a little bit more about motorcycle safety and what it actually takes to get out here and ride. Because a lot of people, and myself included sometimes, we get in this little bit of a, I don't know if I want to call it a gray area or just a relaxed area, I would say. Probably better describes it. Where we're just cruising along just like everybody else would on the road. And you don't think too much about everything else going on, and you start to get laxed. You start to maybe ride closer to different people, not leave as much room. And just in general, just not riding as safe as we probably should be. And yesterday I had 2 reminders of why that's a bad idea. Because even if you're doing everything right, there's still other people out there that are not doing everything right. And you can get taken out just as quick because of that. I'm going to edit in the 2 clips. I'm going to talk about them then and show them to you. The first clip is going to be pretty tough to tell exactly what's going on, but going into work and after I crossed the next to last time I crossed the same railroad tracks, there's a little straight stretch where you can actually get your speed up again. And this car, I guess for whatever reason, decided it was okay to pass a larger truck that was probably actually doing the speed limit. And the result was me end up having to stand on my brakes pretty good. I didn't have to lock them up for this one, but we're still talking about a pretty good little amount that I had to put on the brakes. And you can see, you kind of see just in a very close instant exactly how close I was to getting hit. And just remember too, as you watch this, that like with all these other action cameras, things are closer than they actually appear. Now, the second clip I'm going to show you was on the way home, so it's going to be a lot easier to see. Once again, I want to remind you that things are a lot closer front to back than they appear to be, especially when they come in from the side. And it's this little car that decides that it's got enough room, it's going to go ahead and just pull right in front of me, because it's got to be the first, it's got to be the next one out there. It can't wait any longer. and stuff like that. That's why you have to be vigilant. You have to pay attention to everything going on around you. And I don't mean to sound like a broken record, and I know people say motorcycling is dangerous, and well, it is. It's a lot more dangerous than what it should be, and a lot of it has to do with the attitudes of not just some of the people that ride bikes, but a lot of it has to do with the attitudes of the people in the cars and trucks out here that don't want to take anybody else's safety, including their own, pretty much, into consideration when they make their decisions to do things. You know, they've always got to be the first person there. They've always got to be first. You know, one of the things this bike has taught me, and I'm glad of it, is patience. Because this bike's not going to win any races. And with the gears as close together as they are and having to shift as much as you do, you learn to slow down. Kind of appreciate things more.